and welcome back to VGS Let's Talk Gaming. My name is Chloe Kwolek. I'm one of your co-hosts this evening. Hunter, you're also a co-host. How are you?
I am a co-host, that's true.
In fact, yes.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
It's been a decent day.
Yeah.
It's been cold, though.
It is cold. It looked really warm out today, and then it just wasn't. It's so weird.
It took me so by surprise because I was like about to leave in the morning, and I looked outside and I was like, oh, it's going to be a great day. And just one morning out of all of them, I decided to check the temperature, and it's like 18.
I know. It did not look 18. There was no snow. Well, most of the snow was gone. It was bright.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the grass for the first time in how
Clear
long?
day.
It was clear. It was bright and sunny, and then it was just freezing. And
Yep.
I'm very cold. It's cold in here, too. You know who else is here? Alex.
It's me.
Oh, you are here. I thought you were
I
trying
am
to turn
here.
your mic on. I can't see the board.
No, I'm pulling up our Telegram sound effect in case we get any telegrams
Oh, okay.
today. Can't forget that because I definitely prepared for this show.
Speaking of that, I didn't announce what the topic was yet.
Oh,
But
interesting.
so our topic for this week is PowerPoint night. Now I'm going to explain that a little bit. So at least when I saw this becoming popular, it was at the beginning of the pandemic when like nobody was really leaving their houses and everybody was kind of stuck inside. And I did this with my friend group in high school. And we each picked a very random topic, made a PowerPoint or like a Google Slides presentation on it. And we presented it to each other on Zoom. We'd like share our screens and stuff. And people have been doing this like on the internet like a lot. Like a lot of people are doing this on TikTok. And I don't know who came up with this last week, but somebody did, and now we're doing it. So we all have separate gaming themed topics to talk about that Alex didn't prepare for, but it's fine.
Pro gamer move was not preparing
no,
for today.
it's okay. You'll be fine. So I'm gonna start because I think mine's pretty short, and then we're gonna go to Hunter, and then we're gonna go to you.
Oh, why not start with me? I think
Because you're not
I'm very
prepared.
That's why I had Chloe go first. I was like, you should go first to just kind of give Alex a feeling of
Yeah.
what he has to do.
Darn. Okay.
So
I think
I'll
that's a good
start.
plan.
So my topic is ranking Pokemon based on how likely I'd win in a fight against them. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Number 1 is Welmer.
No,
Not
what does
very
number one
likely.
mean? Oh, okay.
Not very likely.
Not very likely because he's big and I'm not. And he would just do one little belly flop and I'd be dead. Also, his smile intimidates me, but I still love him.
I'd like you to do it on a scale of 1 to 5. So like
So 1
5,
being
you
the
can
least?
absolutely destroy them.
Okay,
1, they destroy you.
1.
You think Whalmer would like?
Yes, he's huge.
How big is Whalmer?
Big, he's a whale.
Let's get the Bulbapedia up here.
What about
Okay.
Whale Lord?
See, that one I didn't even put on there. That would be a 0.
Yeah.
Whalmer.
That would be off the scale.
Yeah, you ain't getting
Whale
Whale
Lord.
Lord.
I'm not getting Welmer.
I think you could stand a chance.
I don't
against
think
Whalmer.
so.
I think you would maybe be a solid 2.
Whalmer.
A 2?
Oh, look at him. He looks like a
1.2.
squishmallow.
Yeah, he's very cute. He's too intense for me.
How heavy do you think Whalmer is?
A ton.
A full ton? What
Yes,
about you,
1
Hunter?
ton.
I'm gonna say an eighth of it. No, not an eighth.
No.
A 7/8 of a ton.
You expect me to know what that is? I don't
Well,
know
wait,
what
what
it
is that? What's the number?
The number is actually a lot lower than you would expect. He's give or take around 300 pounds.
Oh, okay.
you can
we
take
were
him.
I don't know about that.
You can take him.
300 pounds. He's triple my body weight.
Yeah, but you're gonna be quicker.
Is
Yeah,
she?
but he's like, no. Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. Number 2 is Eevee.
Eevee?
Now, I would also lose against Eevee, and here's
Really?
why. I would be way too scared that I would hurt Eevee because I love Eevee so much, and I'd be too scared to hurt it. You know what I mean?
If I'm putting a fight against Eevee, if I
Like a
It's
not evolved, just Eevee.
yeah, if it's a cage match and I have to fight this thing to get out, I'm drop kicking Eevee.
No,
I'm
I
punting
couldn't
it
do
across the
I
arena.
couldn't do it. Leave Eevee alone. She's
Eevee
so
is
cute.
football shaped,
No.
and I am a kicker.
Yep.
That is true. Eevee is both football colored and shaped.
Yeah.
So yeah, instant lose on Eevee because too
Eevee's
cute.
only 15 pounds too.
yeah.
I could
Eevee's
kick
like
15 pounds.
You
Yeah.
guys remember my dog when you met my
Wow.
dog?
Yeah.
My Eevee weighs more than my dog did.
Really?
And they're they look about the same.
Huh.
So yes. Okay, next one. Oops. There's only 8 of these, I think.
Okay.
So next is Charizard. I would give this one a 1.
Yeah.
Because I would probably burn really fast and Charizard's strong and he big.
Is there any animal on this planet that you think could beat Charizard in a fight?
No.
Who would win in a fight? 1 billion lions or all the Pokemon?
Oh my gosh,
Not
this
this
debate.
again.
It would be the Pokemon because they
It'd be
got
the Lions.
no.
I'm not gonna have that. Let's just move
Okay,
on.
next one. Next one. Next one is Piplup. And here I gotta explain this one.
Yeah.
So the situation would depend. So I'm gonna put it at a 3 because it's in the middle. So to counter this one, I would definitely challenge Piplup to a dance battle because have you ever seen Happy Feet? You know Happy Feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up tap dancing. That was like the thing that I did growing up. I did dance, and tap dancing was like my concentration. So I think I'd be pretty good. However, Piplup has just the superior advantage in that he's a penguin. Or at least looks like a penguin. I don't think he's actually a penguin, but he looks like a penguin. And therefore, I would probably lose, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. So
I
that
think
one wouldn't be fighting, like fist fighting. That one would be a dance battle.
Piplup is soccer ball shaped.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody's
13
taking.
pounds, I'm punting
Nobody's.
it.
No. 50. Nobody's punting Piplup.
Piplup's
I specifically
even
said a dance
lighter
battle.
12
than
pounds,
Eevee.
sorry.
Yeah,
12
12 pounds. 1 foot tall. Piplup is.
Let me
getting
just
taken
show
to
you
the
this
ocean.
picture.
Absolutely getting destroyed.
Getting ganked.
Oh shit! Don't look at the other ones.
Look at
I
Piplup.
feel like you should have the dance
So
battle with
cute.
Empoleon. That's the
No.
fully evolved form because that's
No.
the more penguin looking one.
No, that's too scary. I'd be too intimidated, and I'd drop out.
Ah, okay.
Okay. All right, next. No, I can't pronounce this one, but it's. I'm insecure about this. Togepi?
Togepi.
Oh, yeah.
Togepi?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Togepi.
one? Is Togepi one of the starters? No, Togepi's
No.
not one
No,
of the starters.
he's the guy that's in like he's hatching out of the egg.
Oh, Togepi.
Togepi, yes. I would lose because he's an egg.
You know, that's fair. You had me at the start.
Okay. By extension, number 6, Vanillite. I'd lose because he's milk. So
What if you weren't allergic?
I
to
would
those
destroy them both.
items? Okay, good.
Because all you gotta
5s
do,
both
you
for both.
squish the egg. Easy.
Yeah,
That's sad.
3.3 pounds.
Right. And then Vanillite, all you gotta do is just go somewhere hot and you don't even have to touch them.
Togepi is like ostrich egg sized.
Togepi,
Togepi
Yeah.
is ostrich. Why are all the Pokemon just like a foot?
Charizard's
Not
not.
all.
Charizard's not.
All these small ones are like a foot. Why
No.
not like? Is there any like 2-inch tall Pokemon?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
They get wrecked.
I bet
Ask
you
Colin.
Bidoof is really short. I almost put
Bidoof,
Bidoof
I
on
feel
here.
like it's like a 2 feet.
Why is Togepi
yeah, 2 feet.
nicknamed the Spike Ball Pokemon?
No. No, that sounds terrible.
You
Oh
know,
my gosh.
Togepi is volleyball shaped.
He is. I feel so bad about it. But yes, both of them. As much as I love ice cream, Vanillite would get crushed too. So that one,
Yeah.
I would give both of those a 5. Since
Absolutely.
you wanted my scale. Okay, second last. I got Solosis on here.
Solosis.
Technically, this is the last one for me, but I have some picked out for you guys.
Oh.
So Solosis, I don't think Solosis would harm anybody. He looks very innocent.
How do you spell Solosis?
S-O-L.
Solo, sis. Nice solo, sis.
Oh, I spelt it with a C. Whoopsies.
What?
Where'd you put the C?
Like in the beginning, I thought it was like a C. Solosis.
Oh, that's fair. There's like Celebi.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's my bad.
But
Oh, it's like
I don't
a-
think Solosis is going to harm anybody.
It's like a P.
Yeah.
A little fella.
And even if you did, all you got to do is just pop him. He looks like,
True.
yeah. But he's actually, I got Best Buddy on him on Pokemon Go. And I would never hurt him.
Slow.
Because he's so cute. So what I also had the wonderful idea of doing this morning in the library when I did this is
Yeah.
I decided to match you guys up with people.
Uh-oh.
And I'll do
Really
Hunter
bad for
first.
me.
So Hunter, I was going to give you a water type Pokemon because I thought that would be really fun.
If they use surf, I'm done.
So
Hunter can't swim for those that are confused.
yes,
Yeah.
Hunter doesn't know how to swim. So I did give you a water type Pokemon, but I gave you Magikarp because I thought that was the only one you stood a chance against.
Oh.
The only one?
Yes.
I'm taking Piplup.
No, you're not.
Pimplup?
No, you're not.
Piplup.
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 I'm absolutely
No,
punting
you're taking Magikarp
Piplup. No.
because that's the only one I think that you could stand a chance.
I
against.
think I could destroy a few of them.
Sashimi.
Yeah, but that's the one I chose for you to fight. Actually,
All right.
do you think
I
you could
mean-
win? Because you'd be in the water.
I
You're not battling it out of the water.
oh. 3.
3? Okay.
He ain't doing anything, but neither am I.
Yeah, you guys are both gonna be flopping
You're
around.
gonna,
Yeah.
like try and kick in the water, and he's like swimming around you. Like, he's,
Although,
just
actually,
nudging into you.
I bring that up to a 4 because if I do get to him, I'm throwing him on shore and going to land.
No, I told you you have to stay in the water.
If I...
Do
And
you
are you
think
gonna go
could
into the
throw
water to
him
get a
onto land?
fish?
He's 22 pounds, Hunter. You think
Yeah, I
you
can
could,
do that.
you think
He's
you could
a-
throw that in
Yeah.
water when you can't swim?
Yeah. I threw shot put in high school.
In the water?
Well,
Exactly.
it's a little harder, but
Exactly.
I'm going to like where the point where I can like stand in the water and then I'm doing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll
Yes.
just like what? Not a small tangent,
Okay.
right? I think personally, I would absolutely destroy Magikarp, because I've caught a fish with my bare hands once.
That's really intense.
We were fishing at a beach, and like there was just a bunch of fish, and one of them just kind of like flopped next to shore, and just young Alex was an absolute rebel. He just ran for the fish and like belly flopped.
Oh my
on the
God.
fish. I got it almost out of the water, and then it, since the fish was bigger than I was, it it kind of got out of my hands. But I think
Okay.
I'd wreck
So it got
Magikarp.
free though. So I'm bringing you down to a 4, but
What? No.
No, my dad did
That
that
was
one
like
time.
that was
'Cause
like
you didn't even get a
6-year-old
5 on the
Alex.
other fish.
That was like 6-year-old Alex.
you still have improved.
What do you mean? I've totally improved. I bet I could body slam a fish right now.
Jeez.
Me versus a striped
You're not.
bass.
Well, you're not
Let's avoid
going
having
against
this
the
argument on
fish.
the air.
That's why Hunter's going against the fish and not you.
That is true. I'm
Alex,
just too powerful.
Do you want to know who you're going against?
If
Because
it's-
I've ants in my pants. I just want to tell you.
If it's a dog or something without ankles, I'm gonna riot.
It does have ankles. That's just not the part that we focus on.
Oh no.
Do you guys know the guy with the thighs?
What?
Oh.
Hariyama?
Yep.
I
What?
can't really pronounce it. All right, Alex,
How
this
do
is
you
him.
Hariyama. What?
So his ankles are not visible. So you wouldn't have to be like, you wouldn't be intimidated, I don't think. And I just think that you're both big guys in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
And I think you could take him.
I think Alex
you
is a
would lose.
little less big. Hariyama is 560 pounds and 7'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still in the same category as big guys. And
I'm a
I think
big
you'd be
boy.
fine.
I think you'd
And-
be more similar to Throw.
Yeah, maybe. But the reason I chose him is because his thighs are much bigger than his ankles. So you wouldn't see his ankles. And so therefore, you would not get intimidated. So I did give you a fair match of somebody that does have ankles. Like you were saying, you were going to riot.
This is bullying.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Actually, I just looked up Throw.
Yeah.
He's only 122 pounds.
Really?
Oh,
Throw.
I could
That's
throw.
it?
Throw.
Only.
That
And he's
doesn't sound like a lot.
1.3 meters. I gotta search up the conversion. for
Throw
that.
is such a dumb name for.
He's
a Pokemon.
like-
I always thought he was so much bigger in the game.
Yeah.
I thought he
He's
was like
4'3".
4'3". That's
I'm
like
bigger
Chloe
than
size.
Throw by less than a foot.
By less than a foot.
What about Sock?
Oh my god.
He's the other karate Pokemon.
Yes.
He is 4'7", 112 pounds.
Okay, not much different. That's
I'm
crazy.
absolutely. Well, I think I could stand a little bit of a chance.
Well, they also know karate and you don't.
I took karate and I was a white belt for a month.
I'm like a freight train. I could run them over easy.
What if they simply dodged?
What if?
Then
I
what?
think they have the ability to dodge.
What if
they
like?
are karate.
What if like I
kids.
just stepped to the left?
You are. That's if you're full charge and it's a little hard.
Well, like I prepare my charge to like go to the left, because then it's like not really a dodge if they go to the right. Then it's just I missed. But if they dodge to the left and I go to the left, then bam, money. If I get them on the ground, KO.
But if you're like full charging at them,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little hard to move. Like if they dodge because they're let's assume they're standing still.
Yeah.
They have a lot more ability to go to the left much farther than you do if you're full charging them.
I'm prepared though. They don't.
You're built
know-
different.
They don't know that I'm preparing to go to the left. That is my strength here.
Okay.
I have a Telegram.
You have a telegram.
I don't want to share it, but I will because I'm embarrassed.
Telegram.
Okay, so to bring it back to fish real quick, my mom said, tell the guys how you know how to go to fish. Tell them how you used to inspect what was inside their stomachs, lol. So let me explain real quick. So when we would go camping, we used to catch the fish, and then my dad would like teach us how to like prepare them and cook them over the fire. Yes. So out of context, that sounded really bad. But like, I was a curious kid, and when we would like got the fish, we'd get their stomachs out, and a lot of times they would have like lures or like other fish in them. It was really weird. But that was the story I guess my mom wanted me to tell you. So thanks, Mom. Thanks for embarrassing me.
Admittedly, I have not been around when my dad gutted the fish.
Really?
Yeah,
was
my
not.
dad like taught us how to do it. We used to like get the scales off.
My
and
dad-
It's
cut
definitely
it
better.
off.
I would always try and get out of it, but he'd always try and
Fair.
wrangle me.
I never
into
really
it.
like minded it.
I always had one way or another to get out of it. Like, I was a crafty child.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the end of my presentation. So thank you.
That was a very good presentation.
By the way, you're listening to WCBF 88.9, the campus and community voice of Fredonia. I never said it in the beginning, so I'm doing it now.
Hey, you don't have to expose yourself like that.
No,
Yeah,
I
you have
am
to say
going
it.
to. I'll be honest.
So then, I guess it's Hunter's turn because I've been blacklisted.
Well, that's because you didn't prepare. Hunter and I prepared.
Mine's going to be long.
Yeah, that's
Not
why
the
you're in the
pro.
middle.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you want to do Alex now and then just take the
Do
rest
Alex.
of it.
Alex, go now.
Me
Okay,
now?
Alex, it's your turn.
Okay.
Actually, mine's kind of boring. Like, if you
No,
is there
yours
gonna be
is
fun?
interesting.
I bet I could make yours fun.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can make yours fun.
What do you want to go now, or do you want me to?
I'll go now.
You go?
Okay.
So welcome to my PowerPoint night. I did a lot of hard research on this topic. I really trolled the depths of the internet to see. Do you guys know seasons in video games?
Yes. sir.
Yes, I play Smite.
That
Oh, wait,
is-
never mind. I don't want to tell that to people.
You don't play Smite.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Never.
Glad we cleared that up. So
Yeah.
seasons in video games, are they good or are they bad? Is the question, right? So I
Okay.
have a few examples of some seasons in video games, whether they're good or bad. So starting off, our resident car man, Hunter Halterman, car soccer.
Yeah.
Rocket League. Is that a good season or a bad season?
Admittedly, I've not played Rocket League in about 2 seasons.
Me neither.
In Rocket League,
Yes.
because the whole thing with seasons is that it comes some variant of the battle pass.
Yes.
Whatever they name it, it's a battle pass.
Yes.
It's in Rocket League. I feel like it's good.
You think it's a good season?
I could go so-so. on it.
So-so.
I could go so-so.
So on it. That's
I think
fair.
it's good because it adds like different items and variety. Like it adds like in this month you can get this.
Yes.
Well, season because it's longer than a month. But in this season you can get this. This one you can get this. Although I think it's bad because you should just be able to get those all the time.
Yeah. See, the thing is I agree with you. Season in Rocket League, good season. I can say that is a good season.
Yeah.
Snopes approved.
Snopes
right
approved.
there. Because it gives you things in the season that you don't need to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is a part of that season that is completely free, and it's got a decent amount of content in it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
it's got,
going
like,
to
70
interject right
tiers.
now.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with that. When other games do that as well, when they have like a free track and like a paid track, that is absolutely the way to go because not everybody's going to be able to drop $20 on your season pass for every single game.
What I
So-
like better, sorry, this is deviating a little bit more.
Yeah.
What I like better is that if it's like the pay track, it's not like pay to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
It's
that's
pay for
also
cosmetics.
yes,
Pay for
just
cosmetics.
Pay to
cosmetics.
look cool.
We love cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't like microtransactions, but we love cosmetics.
Yes.
Yes.
Important distinction for the pro gamers out there.
Mhm.
So the next season I want to talk about, Chloe, I don't know if you know about this game, but have you ever heard of Smite?
No,
No,
I don't know that game.
you don't know that game. Well,
Tell me about it, Alex.
How many hours?
how many hours does Chloe have on Smite?
If you give me a minute, I can get the exact number.
You can start and then we'll.
Okay. Smite Battle Pass or season or whatever you want to call
So
it.
okay, so that used to be season ticket,
Mhm.
and then they changed it to battle pass after Smite became, like a thing. And then now I believe it's just battle pass.
I handled that very poorly.
I think Hunter died there for a
You
second.
I really had to cough and I didn't want to cough into the mic, but it would still like pick me up if I turned my head. So I asked Alex to mute my mic.
See, I didn't interpret that.
Yeah.
I interpreted that as, hey, Alex, am I bumping into the mic and making a lot of noise?
Because you always do that, Hunter.
And I was like, yeah, Hunter, of course you're bumping into the microphone and making a lot of noise.
Did you even
no.
shut his mic off?
No, he didn't.
I looked at the board and then I turned back in time for him to like move his head and I heard him sneeze and I was like, oh, could have communicated that better.
I could have. That's why I was trying to go like this. I was like, mute. I was trying to, for the audio listeners, I was trying to hit the table with my fingers as I was hitting the mute button.
See, I interpreted that as, am I hitting the table? And I said,
No.
yes, you are, Hunter.
I was not.
Yeah, you were. Look at you. Your hands are on the
The
table
only
right
thing
now.
that I'm doing is moving the cable.
You made noise.
Why don't you simply just sit still?
Hunter, poor Hunter. Oh, he's sitting still now. Well, you can talk. Sit still with your hands off the table.
Speak. Hold on, I can't. I have not done this since the new update, and I don't
Gosh.
remember how to do it.
Unbelievable.
Continue.
Anyways, the season in Smite, I've seen it a little bit, and it looks very, you have to pay to get anything from it.
So, yeah, like they have been doing a lot of partnerships with like popular things right now. Nickelodeon especially. They did Avatar, they did Stranger Things, they did Transformers. They're doing like they did Ruby one
They
time.
did Ruby.
And all the skins, so for people that don't play video games, skins is like it changes the way your character looks. And all of those that are like based on like the characters, like there was like all like the 4 Ruby protagonists, those like all had skins for different characters in the game. To get any of those, you had to pay. But you would still get like cosmetic stuff, like you would get like certain like little like accessories and stuff in the game.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, Smite 100% just wants your money. I can vouch for that.
Don't most companies do?
Yeah.
True.
Don't we
Not
just-
on them. They're doing pretty good. To
Don't we
stay
just
relevant,
love
though.
capitalism?
No.
I played a lot of mobile games.
Yeah, a lot of mobiles.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
had this one mobile game. I'm not gonna like shout it out because obviously,
Got games on your
it
phone.
was completely pay to win.
Yeah, that's annoying. I don't like that's not fair to me.
Yeah.
I
I
try
don't
not
think.
to play mobile games. I just don't like them.
It's a
I play
good
Wordle.
idea.
That's it. Which isn't even.
How many hours do you have on Smite, Chloe?
I'm
you
trying
find
to
it?
figure that out. I don't know how to do it on the new when they updated the Xbox app. I'm not sure how to find it.
I couldn't tell you.
That's very.
If it was on Steam, then I can
unfortunate.
tell you. But
Well, you can keep looking for that. I have 2 games I want to talk about for their battle passes. One of them is pretty bad. One of them's pretty good, in my opinion. We're gonna start with pretty bad because it's a shame because the game is awesome. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, I've played that game.
they have
Most of it.
they have seasons.
There is Red Dead Online, right?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, the single player game, is incredible. It's awesome. Love that game. Online, you start getting into weird territory. But the battle pass for Red Dead Online is one of the most horrendous battle passes I think I've ever seen.
I found it.
I think they had like 1 gun customization and then like 1 apparel customization, and there's like 30 tiers to the battle pass.
Yikes.
Everything else was on the paid track.
Mm-hmm.
All the free stuff was like
Yeah.
candy bars and like cans of coffee.
It should just be like an addition to the items that you get on the free track.
Yes.
Like anything you can get on the paid track should be already on the free track.
Yeah. I
Yes.
believe so.
Maybe like an exclusive thing like, hey, I did this. But it's like only customization.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree. Chloe looks like she wants to say something. Does she want to admit something? More like.
I just want you guys to guess really fast.
I saw
just
the number
wanna-
3.
Okay.
So 3 something. 32 days. of
Does
Smite.
it go by I was
The
gonna say
days
3,000 hours.
is you were close. 135.
135 days?
7 hours and
What?
55 minutes,
What?
which translates to
What?
3,000 hours, 3,247 hours and 55 minutes.
I got 3,000
Chloe!
hours.
I would like to
What?
exit the show now. It's time to close the show. I
That
am
is
ashamed
that
of
is-
myself.
That is crazy. We have someone in the production booth right now who's kind of looking in on production.
Yes.
They are gobsmacked at the moment. Are
Yes.
you gobsmacked?
Yeah,
right
they're
now,
allowed to
Ash?
speak. They can speak.
Yeah, they
It's
can.
okay.
Let's
Yeah.
let's get
There
you
you go.
on. Welcome to VGS. Your
Welcome,
microphone's
hello.
on now.
Hello, thank you.
Yes.
I am concerned, but I'm also impressed.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
That was crazy. Thank you for speaking, Ash. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I was not listening to anything you
That
said.
is-
You were
You were
also,
doing math.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a telegram. So I'm so sorry.
1 second. We've got a. Here we go.
It's from my mom.
Yeah.
She says, Chloe is a nerd. We all know this.
Got him.
With a laughing emoji.
Got him. Get wrecked.
Did you not hear these two fools talk about car soccer for like 10 minutes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that's subjectively worse.
That is crazy.
You guys play soccer with cars, haha.
I played soccer with my feet too. Thank you
So
very
did
much.
I,
I
actually,
don't.
for 1 year
I
and
can't.
modified, actually.
Well, you can. It involves a lot of ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of need ankles for that. That's true.
Yeah, unfortunate. But
Yeah.
but yeah. And I have one more game I want to talk about who I think does the season incredibly well. Who has perfected the battle pass into something that is really, really nice, really, really cool. Tons of cosmetics. A paid track, but that paid track is part of a subscription service already in the game, and only gives you a few more cosmetics. Just a little extra boost. We're talking about Fallout 76.
I knew you were going to bring that
I
up.
knew it.
I really knew you were going to bring that up.
Now, we're not talking about the game itself, because the game itself has multiple problems, but it has some good things. I can admit that. I'm a big Fallout fan, right?
He, big Fallout fan.
Big Fallout
I think we should
fan.
have Will on the show.
He would tear me apart.
I know.
He actually might be listening.
Oh,
Oh, really?
He
Oh
Uh-oh.
my
might
God,
be
shout out
listening
to
for my
Will.
presentation.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, it was... oof. The game has issues, but I think they do the battle pass really well, you know?
Uh-huh.
They have a ton of cosmetics, some in-game items, and like I said, they have that subscription service that has that extra little pass of stuff. It's 100 tiers. I really enjoy completing it. Well, I used to. I don't really play the game much anymore, but I really enjoy it. You know, listening to those old tunes. You know, exploring Appalachia. It's great fun time.
Yeah.
You know, even if the game's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Fallout. I just like the Fallout universe. You know,
Right.
Post-apocalyptic, some awesome music. But you know, the thing about that is that I think there's a place that has a little bit better music than Fallout.
And
And
where's that?
I think that is 88.9 WCVF, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
That was decent.
Good segue. Good
2
segue.
minutes early, but it's okay.
What do you mean 10 minutes? It's
2.
well,
minutes
I want to give
early.
Hunter those extra 2 minutes because I'm really
That's
intrigued
fair.
about his
Can
presentation.
I open your presentation? I opened it.
I sent it to both of you. You
sent it
can
to
both
me.
open
Okay.
Oh
it.
my, this looks beautiful. Okay.
Today, don't go ahead. I'll tell
I'm
you
not
when
going to
you-
go ahead. I'm on the title slide.
Actually, I can't remember when you can move
Shared
slides.
with me.
I'm
so
looking. I'm
while
just
he's
looking at the
pulling it up,
title.
today I am going to teach you guys. This has been an ongoing joke from last season of VGS into now. I'm going to give you guys a little lesson in basic economics using Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Okay,
Okay.
tell us when to flip.
I don't know when because I don't have the PowerPoint up.
Okay. Do you want to see?
I have an entire notes app
Okay.
just full of my script.
Yeah, take a look at Chloe's laptop and then.
Do you want me to
that'll
like
tell
skip
me-
forward
Tell me when to
for
flip.
you without looking?
So all right, let's just start with this.
Okay.
In this presentation, I will cover the basic principles of supply, demand, and elasticity.
Okay.
I was gonna try and include Chloe's favorite thing, the PPF curve.
That is my
However,
favorite thing, and I don't know what it does.
It's a little bit more advanced, and I don't think I have the time for it.
okay.
I am trying to shove like
An entire economics class.
We can
3
take it.
chapters
We can
into
take it.
like 15 minutes.
We got this. We got this.
I'm an economics pro.
All right.
Yes.
So in Animal Crossing, you can budget anytime you want. In
Mm-hmm.
Animal Crossing, by understanding the nooks are the player's main source of goods or service. This is,
Mm-hmm.
however, a fixed economy, as their prices do not fluctuate along with like other things. Like if you sell something to them, it's not going to change how much you can sell to them for.
It does occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah, so every like day there's a hot item and that item sells for more just for that day.
Okay.
But that's
That's
it.
right.
So yes.
But like normally, it doesn't change.
yes,
really
like if
often.
you're selling them a shell, it's the same price every day. That's what
Okay.
you mean. Yes.
Well, that's like more of a fixed economy. I guess it's not completely fixed, but
Mostly.
There is, however, that I found out, a network of shops and trading set up by the community themselves where prices do fluctuate.
Yes.
For example, such as the Nookazon.
Nookazon. Yes, I use
The
Nookazon.
Nookazon?
Yes.
It's Amazon / Nook.
Nook's Cranny is the name of the shop in the game.
This is more of a competitive market and will be our main focus of today's presentation.
Yes. Okay.
So you guys can go forward now.
Okay.
Okay.
You should be on the
Okay.
supply demand slide.
Yes.
So for starters, the market forces of supply and demand. A few definitions you need to know are A, the quantity demanded. How much of a good or service consumers are willing to buy. And if you guys don't understand anything at any point, let me know too. So the quantity demanded is that how much a good or service consumers are willing to buy. Consumers, you guys know what consumers are?
Yes,
That's
I know.
us.
We are consumers.
Yeah. Well, quantity supplied is how much the good or service producers are willing to sell. You know, producers.
That's
That
us.
is us.
Not us.
That's us.
Not
That
us.
is us. We are producers
Kind of
of the
us.
show.
No,
No.
I can
Actually,
produce
it's-
things. I make
No,
I
actually,
make
yeah,
art.
no, that's
I make
right.
art. I
That's
produce
right.
art.
Yeah.
I'm not a producer.
I'm a
I don't make
producer.
anything.
I produce.
I don't make anything.
I produce silly little trinkets.
Nonetheless, along with these come the law of demand, stating that as the prices of a good rise, the quantity demanded for that good will fall.
Yes.
Inversely, you have the law of supply, which states that as the prices of a good rise, the quantity supplied of that good will also rise.
Okay.
I will continue to explain this. A good way to visualize this is on a graph, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
On the y-axis, I'm trying to do this very good for our audible listeners. On the y-axis, you have your price of the good. And on the x-axis is the quantity of that good. Demand will be downward sloping, so it's starting at like the top left of the graph and going down to the bottom right. It'll be downward sloping as with a high price comes low quantity demanded. I'm kind of like restating what I said before. The supply will be the other way around. It'll start from the bottom left and go to the top right. It'll be upward sloping, as with a high price comes high quantity supplied. To explain demand, let's use Animal Crossing. Let's use an Animal Crossing good.
Okay.
Acorns.
Acorns?
Acorns.
Acorns.
I went on Nookazon and it was the first one that was up
Okay.
there. So I used acorns.
Okay.
At a high price, I only want to buy maybe one acorn.
Yes.
But as the prices start to get lower, I'll start wanting to buy maybe like 2 or 3 acorns. Maybe I'll get a little funky with make 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the prices go super, super low, I want 10 of them. Because that's just, I can get more with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's flip the script. I am now the seller. If my prices are high, I'm going to want to produce and sell 10 acorns to receive a higher profit, you know?
Uh-huh.
As my prices get lowered, though, I don't want to take the time or spend the money to produce acorns. So instead, I'll only produce 2 or 3. Because it's just not worth my time
Okay.
if I'm not receiving a good return on it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to put this in a little bit more of a perspective, too. For example, let's say, Alex, you are the producer. You are
Okay.
selling acorns at 100 bells each.
Yes.
He wants to charge an absurd amount of bells for his acorns to receive the highest profit he can.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Chloe,
Yeah.
the consumer,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't buy them.
No.
Because it's a high price. It's just not worth it.
Get more money, loser.
Chloe wants
No.
the acorns for free
I want them for free, Alex.
because then she can keep her bells and use them towards other things.
Yeah.
But Alex isn't going to just give her the acorns because then he would have no profit,
Yeah.
make no revenue. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So you may be asking, what is that kind of like middle where how the prices are decided? If each party wants their own price, how do we decide which one to pay? Let's assume there is no market power, meaning no one has like a greater influence on the prices than another person. So I like this word. I learned it when I was taking high school economics and I love it. It's ceteris paribus. All other things remain equal.
Okay.
Let's assume there is no market power in ceteris paribus. To decide the price, consumers and producers must meet somewhere in the middle, also known as the equilibrium. I think you guys can flip a slide. I can't remember what it looks like.
Equilibrium of acorns.
It might be the last slide, honestly.
Demand of acorns.
Oh, yeah, that was, okay, I could have told you guys a while ago to flip.
Supply of acorns.
Nope, keep going.
Okay. Equilibrium
Yep,
of
there you
acorns.
go.
Okay.
Equilibrium of acorns.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
I see.
That might be the last slide, too. I don't think I put the other.
It
part
is, in
there.
fact, the last slide.
Yeah, I was running out of time and I didn't want
It's
to.
okay. It's okay.
So, to decide the price, consumers and producers must meet somewhere in the middle, also known as the equilibrium. This is the point where the demand curve will intersect with the demand. with a supply curve.
Got it.
That's the right way to say it.
yes.
Or in other words, the point where they're equal. So like, upward sloping, downward sloping, right that point in the middle. They will intersect. This will show us the ideal price to buy and sell acorns at, also known as the equilibrium price.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys getting it so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's the little intersect.
Yeah.
Got it.
The nice little like point where they touch.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you guys understand supply and demand.
Nice.
And I feel like you explained it to me in terms that I understand. It's like, when people are like, can you like girl explain this to me? And then they are like,
What?
And they're like-
what?
Wait a minute.
no,
Wait a
have
minute.
you not
Hold
heard
up.
that?
Time out.
No.
Yeah. You're confused too, right?
Yeah, no. Why? What do you mean?
Girl, explain this.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I don't know how to explain this very well. So basically, people will be like, oh my God, what's going on in this whole like thing, right? And then they'll be like, okay, so basically this girl's friend is being terrible and the boyfriend is being like terrible. And then like, this is why she's upset. And you explained that to me in a way that I understand in terms of Animal Crossing.
That is. I've
that make
never,
sense?
I've never
No?
heard that phrase before. I would hear like
Kinda.
put it in like basic terms or layman's terms,
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't know how to explain it, but you've dumbed it down for me into
I
something
try to
I
make it as
understand, which
basic
is
as
Animal
possible.
Crossing.
Girl, explain.
But you
this
guys-
to me. That's
No,
crazy.
you don't separate them into two words, Alex.
But essentially, you guys know the basic forces
Yes.
of supply
I
and demand
do.
now.
Yes.
I do. I now know that Tom Nook is really just a raccoon version.
I thought you were going to talk about the
of
stock
Jeff
market.
Bezos.
No, that is a whole other.
I know,
topic.
that's very complicated.
Yes.
But no,
Teach
that
me
was
the
good too.
stock market, Hunter.
No.
No.
In one sentence, explain the stock market to me.
So buy low, sell high.
It's like literal, like,
turnip.
yes, turnips.
Turnip. Have
Yep.
you guys ever
Stock.
eaten a turnip?
Yes.
Yes,
I feel like
think.
I haven't. I
think
might
I
be
have.
wrong.
Wait,
but I feel
no,
like I've never
no, I
eaten a
got
turnip.
radishes confused with turnips. I've never had a turnip.
I incorporate them about the same thing, but I think I have had actual turnip.
I don't think
I've
I've
only
had.
had,
an
I've had
actual turnip.
radish.
I have no clue. Anyways, you guys
Makes
want to go on to your
sense.
next topic?
What?
Elasticity.
Oh, we have
Oh, you're
more
still
than one
going?
topic.
No, like that's the supply demand. Now
Uh-huh.
we're gonna evolve it.
Okay.
Okay. There's no more slides.
I know.
There's
didn't,
been no
I didn't
more
feel like
slides.
it.
Okay.
Stemming off this, we introduce elasticity. If a good's demand, I'm only going to talk about the demand. I don't want to get into the supply.
Okay.
If a good's demand is perfectly elastic, this means we could go with or without it. It's a good that we just don't need.
Mm-hmm.
On a graph, the demand curve will be horizontal, meaning at any quantity demanded, price will be constant. If you can imagine that. So
Mhm.
it's the price on the left, price on the y-axis, quantity demanded on the x-axis. And the demand curve is completely horizontal.
Okay.
If it's the supply curve, it'll be the same thing or whatever. But Alex could, so going off that, demand curve will be horizontal, meaning at any quantity demanded, price will be constant. Alex could charge 10 bells for his acorns, and quite frankly, I just don't care about acorns. They're no use to me. I already have acorns. I don't need any. Acorns
Oh,
are
that's kind of mean. I worked really
acorns
hard on my
are
acorns.
perfectly elastic to me. I could go with or without.
Okay.
Okay.
That's kinda
I don't
rude,
want to
but
buy your
okay.
acorns.
Well, that's not
Chloe, however, comes along. She's in dire need of acorns.
Yeah, I am.
She's been looking forever, and to her, she just cannot live without them.
Yup.
If she does not have acorns, she'll be game ended.
game ended.
She'll be
Okay.
game ended if she does not get those acorns.
Okay.
To her,
This is desperate.
acorns are perfectly inelastic.
Inelastic.
Yes.
Got it.
Alex could charge any price for his acorns, and Chloe will still buy them because she
She's gonna
needs
con
them.
me, but that's okay.
On a graph for inelasticity, the demand curve is vertical, meaning that at any price, quantity demanded will remain constant. And I don't want to get into supply, so that's it. Questions?
That was good. I think I understand. I think that. Oh,
Telegram.
oh,
Telegram. I got a couple telegrams.
A
from my
couple.
parents, Yes.
Ooh.
oh wow.
My dad said, "Now that's a telegram sound." Thanks, Dad.
I'm so glad someone commented on it.
We finally perfected our telegram.
I
sound.
personally liked when it was different each episode.
I thought it was very charming of us to not have a set sound, but
Yeah.
That was all part of the plan.
Okay.
Absolutely. Was finding a new telegram sound in
you
the middle of
remember-
each episode.
Do you remember that one time there was like that whoosh like
No.
mid episode?
It was
We were
like-
like, what was that? And I was like, did you guys hear that? And we were like, yes.
And then Jackson came in like
Jackson
5 minutes
came in.
later, busted through the door and started yelling, "Telegram, telegram!"
Yes.
to me.
Yep.
I almost fell on the floor.
Yeah,
was
it was
hilarious.
very scary.
Yes. Also, another telegram from my mom. She said that she almost missed the show, but she's coming in loud and clear in Salt Lake City.
Glad.
Oh wow,
Yes.
she's in Salt Lake City.
She's in Salt Lake City.
That's
She's
cool.
making the grand journey to Montana at the moment.
Oh,
to
Montana.
visit, I think, her parents, my grandparents.
Cool.
I think that's the reason for the journey. I'm not quite sure though.
Weird question. Where's Salt Lake City again?
Utah.
Utah.
That's
I
literally
thought
the
that was.
capital.
That's what I thought. I thought it was right, but I didn't want to be tormented.
I would. I now. Well, you know what?
Well, now you're gonna be.
Now you're
tormented
gonna.
about
That's
it.
fine.
You should've
I'm
just
okay
stayed
with that.
quiet. Okay. He knows his economics, but not his
But
geography.
we're coming
Yeah.
in loud and clear in Salt Lake City.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Wow.
We are truly nationwide.
I remember
best
when we
station in
did
the nation.
Best
Radiothon.
station in the
I
nation.
remember Spencer saying something about that because the stats are on the website.
Yes.
I remember him saying something about we were like broadcasting, like people were listening from other countries, like
Yeah.
across the
Yeah,
entire
that's
world.
interesting.
There's
It
like
was fun to
some
think about.
guy in I think like Russia who
Yeah.
just listens to us nonstop.
That's
Apparently,
crazy.
there's like some computer just always tuned into Russia. Oh, wait a minute.
Another one.
Well, we're popular this episode.
My mom said yes, going to see Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, see, you were right.
An update.
Yes.
Nice.
Updated. Thank you, Mom. I really appreciate it. I
Thank
hope
you.
you enjoy your stay in Montana. It's probably
would
going to be
too.
really cold, but you know,
Probably.
Montana's pretty cool though.
Montana is pretty cool for like a yeah.
Yeah.
Ash agrees. Montana's a cool state. It's a weird state, but it's a cool state.
I haven't been there, so I don't have any Montana input. But
I've only been to like Hardin and Billings and stuff though. so-
I've been to Butte, and I want to say one other city. I don't remember which one. And through Yellowstone, of course, as well.
yeah.
can we take a VGS field trip to Montana?
Yes.
Stream live.
Stream
from
live.
Montana.
Okay,
We should do a VGS episode remote style.
remote style.
I think that'd
do
be
we
I
have
don't
the
know the
equipment for
feasibility
that?
of doing that.
I don't know the feasibility either.
Do we
but I
have
think
the
it'd be
equipment to
pretty
do
cool.
that?
Well,
we
I
don't have
mean-
remote broadcast.
Yeah,
we would have
do.
to stream
We-
to like
we
one of
do-
these computers.
we do
and then
sports
have it
broadcast.
Oh
play.
yeah,
all
you
the
do
time.
sports stuff.
Yeah, he
That's
said
right.
doo-doo.
All right, so I'm gonna read my grapevine now.
Hey. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's my show. The chair of the communications department is looking for 20 to 30 people interested in paid and unpaid work from July 24th through July 29th, 2022. The University Film and Video Association will be visiting the Fredonia campus this summer and needs positions including registration attendants, dorm attendants, and ITS interns. Any interested student or non-student applicant should email Professor Rosalind Smith at smithrow@fredonia.edu.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the message, Roz. Really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Roz. Shout out to Roz if
Shout out
she's
to
listening,
Roz.
which she's
Shout out,
definitely
Roz.
not, but maybe she is.
She let us in our classroom the other day because we got locked out.
Yeah.
You got locked
We got
out?
locked out. Professor Daly just like walked out and he was like, I have a call I need to make. Figure out the board. And we were like,
Yep.
okay. And then
Oh,
we all,
no.
because like in upstairs in McEwen, there's like the 303, 307
Yeah.
production suites. And there's like a big classroom and then another smaller room attached to it with a window in between that has a big mixing board on it. And we were trying to record from the classroom into the mixing board, but all of us went into the mixing board room
So you got
at one
locked
point. So we got
out.
locked out. So
I
we had
see.
to be like, Rosalind
Yep.
Smith, please save us.
I had a class in that classroom before.
Was it with Lou Positivis?
It was with Lou. It was
It
public
was-
speaking. Shout out to
Yes.
Lou.
Shout out Lou.
We love Lou. He's our advisor.
He is our advisor. Shout out Lou.
I'm interviewing Lou after high noon tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Him doing a profile story on him
Doing a
about
lot
him
of
being the advisor.
interviews lately.
I know. I've got 2 in a row tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it.
That do be a
But-
little
Now,
rough.
I was hoping that my thing would go a little longer.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a lot longer. So I thought of this like perfect thing. You know, do you want to know like another example of an inelastic good?
Yeah.
An elastic good. One that I need.
One that you
What do you
need,
need?
food.
WCVF 88.9, the campus community voice of Fredonia.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll
we
give
do
you that
need
one. I'll
that.
give you that.
We do
I
need
need
that.
We
that.
do
Solid
need that.
one.
We need that.
Inelastic.
You
We need
need
it.
to listen to SUNY Fredonia's best hit radio station.
Best station in the nation.
Best station.
Yeah,
in the
that's us.
nation.
We are the best. Why are you laughing at that? That was true.
It is true.
Why is everybody laughing?
I'm laughing at him laughing now.
I'm just a silly, giggly boy
That's true.
today. I am I have such a long day on Thursdays. Like,
Me
I don't get
too.
home till like 1 a.m. from the station.
Yep.
Just working away,
That's when
I-
you
I
got
get it.
home last night.
bringing home audio.
Call them out.
When did I get home last night?
I don't know. I actually wasn't paying attention. I
didn't.
just know it was late.
I got home at like midnight.
Yeah.
That's still late.
I mean, it is late, but we were talking about important things at eBoard
It's okay,
last
man.
night.
It's okay.
Like how awesome we did at Rock and Skate. Thanks to everyone who came out to Rock and Skate.
Shout out to Rock and Skate. Hunter and I went skating together.
Yeah.
I went for the first time. Never been on the ice before.
Yeah, that was like my second time ever on the ice. And my knees, yep, you can tell. I fell twice, but it's okay. Shout out to Kai and Jackson and Johnny for not letting me die. That was
And
great.
shout out to everybody else who went to Rock and
Yeah.
Skate. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you very
that
much.
money is going to our fundraising line to help with Rock in the Commons, which you should totally come to in April.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Anyways, we
Anyways.
should probably close the show.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
can I say something? Can I say something really quick?
Hmm.
I just want to say something.
You got
really
1 minute on the
Yes.
clock.
1 minute.
1
okay.
minute.
Do you like radio, Chloe?
Yeah.
Do you like music, Hunter?
Yeah.
Do
I'd
I
say
have
so.
the show for you two?
Oh my gosh, he's
You
plugging
should
his
take a
other show.
listen to the local lowdown, premiering today. Premiering today. Complete reboot, rebrand, new team, producing it. He's counting me down.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I have to- I have to hurry
I'm
up.
watching the second
There
one.
is going to be both a radio version, which is going to be streaming live at 8 p.m. today on WCVF and WDVL, and there is a video on our YouTube visual element. We got some nice production techniques on that video. It's looking really good.
It did look pretty good.
You should definitely check it out. I really recommend checking out that video because I spent a really long time editing it. So please take a view. But anyways,
Yes.
listen to the local lowdown. It's going to be airing at 8 p.m. on Thursdays from now on. So
Also listen to Lover Call, which is on Thursdays also at 10
yes.
on DBL. Okay.
Nice.
Is that all of them that
That
are
was the
today?
exact
High Noon
minute.
Friday. We can't.
No,
forget the
that's
last
tomorrow.
August
That's
show.
not a
That
Thursday
is
show.
tomorrow.
Listen to that one too. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in this week. I very much appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully, maybe. No, we will. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys, Hunter and Alex, for joining, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.